Good morning, Jim McKinnon here with Money Management. By the way, I wore my Lions shirt today. The Lions Club, which meets every Tuesday at Papa's, is the largest service club in the world. We serve. That's our motto. We serve. And we do a lot of good all over the world. We're all over the world. We're the largest, like I said, the largest service club in the world. I think we're in 50-something countries. And I just want to invite anybody out there, that man, woman, makes no difference. We have both. We have all colors, all sexes. We'd love to have you if you're interested in being of service. We serve. What we do is we do projects during the year. We raise money, and we do things like buy people eyeglasses. Used to do hearing aids. Not sure we do hearing aids. We send people to camp. We do the Lions All-State Band. So if there's something that's of interest to you, please show up. Say, Jim invited me and I'll buy you lunch. Hey, we're going to talk today about, this is a serious issue, and I don't like to get serious, but anyway, it's going to be short because it gets a little complicated, and I know you're not going to listen if it gets real complicated, but I'm sure that everybody saw by now that the Federal Reserve raised the interest rates by 75 basis points, or 0.75%. Now, what that is the rate. The Federal Reserve is the bankers' banks. That's who the banks borrow from to get their money. And you say, well, 75, that's not much. Well, just to give you a perspective on it, that just about doubled. It just about doubled what they were currently paying. Now, if the rate, that's what, again, that they charge the banks to borrow. And what the Federal Reserve wants to do is they want to threaten to raise rates. They really don't want to raise rates, because if they raise rates, people are going to say, oh, well, the economy is in a bad way and it's all the Federal Reserve problem and it's the Democrats' problem, the Republicans. We all want to play the blame game. So they would rather threaten to raise the rates. But right now, we got several problems, but the biggest problem is inflation and recession. And there's only two answers. There's only two things that we can do, and we're going to talk about those real quick, because neither one is that great. But that's it. I mean, that's it. There were no other choices. Now, they can continue to raise interest rates at every meeting until they get inflation under control. But that will never happen. It's just going to be impossible to get interest rates from 1.5% up to about 15 or 20%. It's just not going to happen. So that is not working. That's not going to work. It's like pouring gasoline on fire. Well, we're going to put this fire out. We're going to throw some gasoline. That's liquid. And that's what they're doing. And by doing that, if they could control inflation, which they can't, they're going to absolutely guarantee that we're going to have a recession. Absolutely, 100% guaranteed. That's number one they can do. Number two, to discontinue interest rates at the next meeting and resume printing money. We got to have money somehow to pay our bills. We certainly don't have it, so we're going to be printing it. We've been printing it for a while. We're going to continue to print it. Sooner or later, it's going to be payday. Now, they could do that, and if they do, then that's going to guarantee that we're going to have terrific inflation. It may prevent a recession, but we're going to have inflation. So, which is easier to fix? Neither one is easy. Don't in any way, shape, or form think fixing inflation or fixing a recession is easy. But the easiest to fix is inflation. It's not easy, but it's easier than a recession. So really, when the Federal Reserve starts talking about, or the Republicans or the Democrats or whoever, we got a handle on this problem. They don't. There's no handle, really. And it doesn't make any difference if the president is Donald J. Trump or Joe Biden. It makes no difference. It just doesn't make any difference. There are only two ways to solve this problem, and I've given them to you, and neither one is a good answer. Now, the question is, are you ready? Do you have your account set up in such a way that you are prepared whichever way they continue to go? If they continue to raise interest rates, which is going to cause a recession, if they continue to print money, which is going to make inflation even worse. Are you ready? Have you got your portfolio ready? Are you going to sit there and watch tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars go down the drain? Folks, we can help you. We can help you. But you get off. You got to get off your rear. Just being perfectly blunt, make the call. Hey, we'd love to help you. We'd love to discuss it with you. I hope this wasn't too complicated. Hey, call us if we can help. 601-990-2102. Thanks for watching.